It's all about the person.
Huh. Whew. This is not going to be easy for me. I can see. Okay, well, you all made very good points. And just, sidebar comment. Daris, you are the man. I can totally see why you are the champion. However, I'm going to have to give this point to Shane because of the song reference. That did it for me. It excited me. It got me going. So it's just that's the way it's got to be.
Oh, robbed. I didn't know this was that kind of game.
Just for that one. Come on. I couldn't let it go. Is what it is. We're going to move on.
Man.
Question 3 will be better.
Oh.
Okay.
My stomach's turning. But go on.
Question 3. With predetermined outcomes and fabricated storylines as wrestling fans, we rarely get to bear witness to real in-ring moments. Now, I thought we'd witness one such tender moment at WrestleMania 24 with fans and superstars alike paying emotional tribute to Ric Flair upon his retirement. I mean, I know I got a little misty, and I don't cry for anything. So, with Ric Flair coming back on the scene so soon after his supposed retirement, did WWE get one over on us? So, Ric Flair's retirement, genuine moment in WWE history, or just good acting? Your positions on that. We shall start with Shane and his song.
Okay, I am going to believe that. I really believe the WWE did that genuinely. That whole send-off and the grand ceremony, I believe, was, true to heart, and they really thought that Rick was going to be, bowing out, but here's Rick, he can't get the wrestling bug out of his system, and he needs to be back around the action. But I really believe that it was a genuine send-off. I mean, you got the tears from Shawn Michaels. You got the entire arena basically pouring their heart out, giving their support to the man, the myth, the legend, the nature boy. I don't think that the WWE could have planned this, especially the way that the writers are writing right now and how crappy the shows are. I don't think they could have had a foresight this far into the future.
Good answer. Okay. Let us move on to Daris.
All right. I also don't believe that they were trying to get one over on us. Let's face it. Ric Flair was just his wife was a wrestler, but probably didn't grasp just what it took to be a wrestler, being gone all the time, and it ended up her influence, got him to call quits. Do you think Ric Flair wanted to call quits? No. He'll wrestle until he's 150, and then he'll to do with the writers trying to pull over. I think it was the home situation, but yet that still didn't work out at home. They got a divorce, and so what did we see? We saw him back on the road more and more and more until he's back on, with all his signings and everything. He's still on the road so much that he decided he wanted the big crowd. He wants to be with the boys, and he had to make his return. So it didn't have anything to do with the writers. It was just, I think it was an at-home situation.
Okay. And Chris, your thoughts?
It's similar. I don't think in the moment at the time they thought anything different than what they were doing was the right thing to do and what should have been done, and it was probably what was in everybody's heart. However, Ric Flair was born and bred for professional wrestling. It's all he knows. It's all he's ever known. It runs in his blood. I think he stepped away for a second. I think he enjoyed a very lackadaisical schedule for a little while, and then it picked up. I mean, it still wasn't like his schedule was when he was on the road with WWE, but I think he got some time off the road. I think he breathed for a little bit, and, you know, you always go home.
Okay. Question 3 point will go to Daris, because I agree that I think it was a home influence. I think things just got a little too hectic, and wife, kids weren't too happy, so he had to pull the good man card and leave, and I very much agree with that. Okay. Question number 4. From a completely monetary standpoint, a major heel turn for this industry's favorite corporate cash cow, John Cena, would be an extremely unwise decision. Take it or leave it. We are going to start with Chris.
I don't even care enough to answer. I think Cena in the beginning of his career was an incredible heel. I don't think Cena's... man, there's 100 ways you could look at this. I think in this moment in time, Cena's hot. He's been hot for a few years. He's doing movies. He's selling tickets. He's selling merchandise. He's doing everything he needs to be doing, and you wouldn't turn Hulk Hogan heel in the middle of his run, you know. And I think Cena's going along the same path. You know, he's selling out arenas. He's doing the movies. He's doing everything. To turn him heel would just be stupid.
Okay. Shane, your thoughts?
I don't know how the heck I can follow up, you know, the way Chris started that with. I really don't care. You know, it's a debatable topic, but I don't think that they need to, per se, turn him heel. So I'm going to leave it. I don't think they need to turn him heel, but just to freshen up the character. He can still be a face, but he does not need to be that, you know, wholesome, goody-tooty, salute everybody in the audience guy that he is. I'm sorry. It just gets boring. It's stale. It's really stale. We all know how his promos are going to go. We all know how his matches are going to go. So they just need to give us something to just, you know, just tweak his character a little bit. He can still be face. He's still going to sell merchandise no matter if he's face or heel. But just give us something refreshing. Give us something new.
Well, I can't say that I disagree. Okay. Daris, what do you have to say to that?
Well, I mean, it's pretty simple. It's going to happen eventually. They're going to have to do it. But it's just like Stone Cold. Stone Cold went from face to heel, in between, in every which way. And Stone Cold has the highest, you know, merchandise sales in the history of the company. So he's not at that level, but he's not that far from it. So it doesn't matter what they call him. He's still going to have his legion of kitty fans. They'll just switch along with him from loving him and hating the bad guys to loving him and hating the good guys. So either way it goes, he's still going to make his money. WWE really doesn't have to worry about anything. I'm just happy that they're finally not rushing one aspect of their product. So give it time. It'll happen. They'll still make their money.
Okay. Chris, you get the point for question number 4, because to be honest with you, I almost didn't care enough to write the question. But, you know, I did. So I agree with you completely. I think, unfortunately, Cena is hot right now. My little brother would be crushed to hear me say it because he's a huge fan. I am not. But the fact is, he's big. He's doing exactly what he's got to do, like you said. And you get that point. Well done. Okay, question 5. So we've got Ric Flair